This is Sherry from Country Fried Homestead. I just wanted to give you a little idea about our gardening and where we started and now where I am today. And I could not be happier with where I am today. My husband and I started out making very small gardens because we had a hand tiller and that was it. We didn't have the ability to make a great big area like we do now. So we originally started with a push along tiller. It was an older model. It was extremely heavy. My husband usually did the tilling for me, and he would till it about 2 times, and then I would plant the plants, and we would have just as many weeds as we did plants, where nowadays we use a tractor tiller, and my husband pulls that behind our tractor. That makes our big area, and he usually does that, I'd say early to mid-March, all depending on our weather. We're in zone 6B, and we use our tractor a lot on our place because we do have cows and we have to haul hay with it. So we went ahead and bought that tiller that goes on the back of the tractor, and it really is. It's a good investment. If you're going to have a garden yearly, I recommend it. I am so grateful we have it. It's really made it much easier for us. So we use that. And then we also do have the push tiller, and it's a normal size tiller. I think they're 16 inches wide. It's a newer model. It's a Craftsman, if I'm not mistaken, and it does everything we need in here as far as keeping the rows clean. We do use cow manure. We do have cows, so we have a nice big mound that we mound up, and over time that makes really super compost. So we use that, and we add that to our garden with our tractor, and then we till it in, and we use it every year pretty much. And that does bring in different weeds that you have to deal with, but with the tillers we have, I'm okay with that. We also have a very small tiller that I use, and I just push it between the plants unless there's something in the way. If we have a plant that's in a cage, obviously you can't use that small tiller, but it works really well, especially when the plants that grow across the ground, you know, your melons and squash, those will take and use that smaller tiller, and we'll go in between each plant that way much easier than if you were to try to use a bigger tiller. I will eventually show you those, and so that way you can see what all we use. But right now I've got some work to do in the garden, so I want to get back at it. So that's a little bit of a history, and we're moving on up. We love it. We can most of our vegetables. We always have sunshine in the middle of winter, is what I like to call it. So thanks, and we'll see you